What is up, guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to reveal to you guys that this narrative that Europeans using Hollywood, using the educational system, using media to deceive the world into believing that Europe is the cradle of the Caucasian race. The cradle of any race is where that race originated, guys. Okay, that's the basic idea. I'm going to show you guys in this old book from 1884 that in most parts of Europe, the true people who were there, the original people, were a black, copper-colored and tawny people, guys. It's called The Ancient and Modern Britons, a retrospect. This is volume 1. The book, if you look down here, you can see it was published in the year 1884, guys. Very old stuff, okay? It wasn't written yesterday, guys. Very old stuff. We're going to page 16 within this book. All right, guys. So here we are on page 16. You can see it at the top, page 16, Ancient and Modern Britons. We're going to read this highlighted section. Look at what it says. The exact locality of the cradle of the human race, this is the human race now, okay, is not likely to be ever unanimously agreed upon. And as the writer has just spoken of, signifies all discussion regarding it is almost useless, guys. Okay, people are not going to agree where the human race began from, okay? But look at this. One has placed it near the Euphrates, another on the Asiatic tablelands, and a third in the southern portion of the hypothetical continent of Lemuria, somewhere in the east of Madagascar. Okay, everybody is debating where the human race came from. Now look at this. While a fourth, as we see, hints that the home, if not the cradle of the white race. Now we've shifted from human race to the white race. Now look at what it says. If not the cradle of the white race was Europe. Okay, so some people were saying that, oh, Europe was the cradle of the white race. Okay, look at what it says next. But there seems little probability of any of these theories ever becoming substantiated. We have just seen that many scientific men, scientists, right, hold that there are some grounds for believing that portions, at least, of Europe have been formerly before who? The white race, being inhabited by black, tawny and copper colored races, telling you that before the white race took dominion of Europe, that formerly it was inhabited by what? Black, tawny and copper colored races. These are all melanated people, guys. Okay, black is obvious. Copper colored is actually the color of the Negro. Tawny is just a slightly lighter shade of the copper color, guys. Yeah, telling you that, hey man, before the white race, which is now in control of Europe, that it was inhabited by black, tawny and copper colored people. Okay, don't believe those lies that you see in Hollywood movies. Hollywood will always only show you that everybody there was white. No, the lie. Okay, before those white guys, the Negroes were there. Okay, in fact, even those histories that you see in movies, Joan of Arc, Napoleon, many of those medieval time stories, the truth is that the real people, at least the stories are based on reality. The real people, a lot of them were actually black people who were participating in that historical event, guys. Not these everybody's white guys that you see on TV. No. That is fiction, guys. Okay, real history is written in many of these books, and if you take the time to actually study, you will find that we have been lied to, guys. Okay, the history that we know, the history that so many of us carry in our minds, is a whitewashed propaganda version of history. Okay, the ones that white historians and Hollywood has put out for the masses to deceive the masses, guys. Okay, the truth of history can in fact be found in many of these old history books if you take the time to find it, guys. Okay, very powerful stuff. Okay, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.